Hello there and welcome to the Cammy C Show. Today I'm going to be talking about two boxing fights that have been made in the last couple of days. Very interesting boxing fights, ones we didn't expect to see announced out of nowhere. We've got Manny Pacquiao versus Ryan Garcia, and obviously, Jake Paul versus Ben Askren as well. Now, the one I'm more interested about is Ryan Garcia, Manny Pacquiao. I think was a fight we weren't expecting to see. Ryan Garcia's been hyping up, I've got I'm announcing my opponent in the next couple of days. He's been saying that fight last week. They're on about Tank Davis. We were going to see that fight. But Manny Pacquiao, one of the pound for pound greats in boxing history. Really, I think he's 62 wins, 7 losses. He's had a lot of fights. He's been around a long time. Absolute quality boxer. Now, a big fan of Toby Jeffries. I love watching his boxing tips and everything, and he predicted Ryan Garcia to win this one. It's really interesting. It's a very interesting one to predict. I think Pacquiao's been in the ring in 2 years when this fight happens. Ryan Garcia's, coming off an absolutely huge win over Luke Campbell. He's elevated himself. He's getting higher and higher and higher. Now, obviously it's experience versus, it's youth versus experience, really. Ryan Garcia's only just getting to that level of fighting the big names in his division. Pacquiao's, the amount of rounds he's done, the amount of big fights he's been in. And it's very weird for me to predict this. Tony Jeffries went Ryan Garcia, but something in me that's saying Pacquiao is going to win this one. I thought the Garcia-Luke Campbell fight was a lot more even than people made out it was. I had Ryan Garcia just a 1 round up. Now, the people, other than Gareth Davis, it was Gareth Davis, other than him, they were all saying, he's beating it easily. But I thought Luke Campbell had a very good tactic. He was sort of counter-punching, picking his shots well. He downed Ryan Garcia. It's just such a hard one to predict. From what I've seen, that's the only Ryan Garcia fight I've really seen, but he likes to get his knockouts. He's very aggressive. He likes to, he's definitely the aggressor in the Luke Campbell fight. Luke Campbell was just, was dealing with the pressure well most of the time, but cracked in the end. One mistake, he had him down. Same could be with Pacquiao, could easily catch him. He's clearly got power, the lad. But I don't have much of a reason why, but I'm just going to say experience is going to win this one. I think Pacquiao, he's almost going to be seen as a bit of an underdog in this one, Pacquiao, even though despite being the the more experienced boxer, he's been in there with Mayweather. But I think Pacquiao's going to do it. I can't necessarily say why, but I just think he's going to catch Ryan Garcia a bit off guard. I don't know if he's quite ready for this. I think he's fair play to lad, but maybe after that Luke Campbell win, he could have just calmed it down for a bit. But going in with a very risky fight, there's obviously a lot of reward. He wins it, he's bang, top level, no denying it. But then he loses it against Pacquiao, it could be Pacquiao's last fight, not been in it in 2 years. Sort of drops him down a bit, and that Tank Davis fight that we're all after, 2 undefeated fighters, well, they're not both undefeated then. Garcia's lost, he's lost a bit of credibility and have to slowly work up again. But I think Manny Pacquiao's going to do it. I can't really say why, it's just a gut feeling. It's just a gut feeling. On to Jake Paul, Ben Askren, it's not as big of a fight to me, Jake Paul, fair play to him. He loves it, doesn't he? Getting these big fights going. This is his first proper challenger. He's an MMA. Been in the UFC 19-2 MMA fighter. I voice break. I apologise. Now, Ben Askren is a wrestler. He definitely isn't known for his stand up. He's not fantastic at stand up. So again, he's sort of picked the right MMA fighter to take on here, Jake Paul. But I'm going for a Ben Askren. Oh, no, I don't know how to predict this one. It's a very difficult fight to call, to be honest with you, because it's very different. You can't just transition. Even though in MMA, though, Ben Askren, he will, with all the fights he's had, he'll be used to getting hit in the face. He will be throwing strikes here and there. Jake Paul's never been knocked out, I've never seen him knocked down. He probably has been in training or something. Whereas we've seen Ben Askren, being literally knocked out in 5 seconds, out cold. He's going to have a high pain threshold. He's going to be used to being hit and that. But the only problem is it's a very different style MMA. It's more face on like that. Boxing, you've got more. It's going to be very difficult to transition to. It's not like, in UFC it's quite brutal at times. Just one punch out of nowhere, they're down. There's going to be more breaking each other down in a boxing fight. But I think Jake Paul's just going to spit off more than he can chew here. The guy's going to be a nutter, isn't he? He's going to be tough. He's going to be relentless. He's going to be able to take a hit. It's not going to be like Nate Robinson. He's going to be down all the time. He's going to take a hammer whilst he's sleeping, in the words of Tyson Fury, to get Ben Askren out of there. I can't see Jake Paul knocking him down, He's going to train like mad. We know he's going to have the... it's not going to be like Nate Robinson, sort of half-hearted. He's going to go all out for this. He's a UFC fighter. He's going to train relentlessly. He's still going to have that hunger. He's no way he's going to go into it and lose to Jake Paul. I don't see it happening. I don't see a UFC fighter. He's took the fight on. I think he's going to go all out for it, get whatever sparring partners he needs, train relentlessly. If you're an MMA fighter, he will have done stand-up here and there once. He will train stand-up. I'm sure he will. He's not going to be like a rookie or anything. And yes, I'm predicting Manny Pacquiao and Askren. And just to show how it changed, yesterday I thought the opposite. I thought Jake Paul and Ryan Garcia. It's two fights I think are very hard to predict, but two fights I will look forward to. The Jake Paul one, we'll be watching it. It'll be very exciting. If you are new, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, comment, all that good stuff. Let me know what you thought. Have a good one.